I think that you can't believe what you're getting. I think that you're going to be in disbelief by the end of May in a positive sense about what's coming for you. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm just reading today with two decks. One is the Golden Thread Tarot, which was sent to me by Gong. She is the designer of the deck. She's a lovely lady in New York, and I love the deck. It's all gold leaf and foil, and it's just so fun to read with. It's definitely become my favorite deck that was published this year. The second deck that I'm using for this month's reading is Tarot of the Asians. But it's in German because my friend Judith sent it to me. Hi Judith. And so she was very kind to help me get it because it's kind of expensive if you buy it here, but in Germany we picked it up pretty cheap. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this month's reading, and take care of yourselves. Have a nice May. Lots of trines over us in May. I'm not doing astrology with the tarot this month, but next month we're going to get back into it, and hopefully I'll be able to post just an astrology overview for the spring soon. So yeah, take care, and let's begin the show. Hey Virgo, and thanks for joining me. This is your reading for May 2016. So you guys can see me in this linoleum. Hi guys, but it's vinyl, not linoleum. But anyway, I didn't expect it to be so so reflective. Anyway, let's get to your reading. So far the readings are really big. I'm excited that you're next. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are giving me 1,700 views just today, which is really cool, and I hope you guys keep up the big good work. Give me a thumbs up, as I always appreciate it. Okay, so let's take a look. So this is the Golden Thread Tarot by Tina. Oh, I forget Tina's name, but it's the Golden Thread Tarot. It's awesome. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we see, oh yay, I liked seeing this. This is the Two of Cups, so hey guys, it's May. Hey! The Two of Cups represents love and just happy times, good times, and finding what you need. It doesn't always mean like a romantic relationship. It can mean a friendship or some just general good spirits. But let's just keep it at that, Let's see where this goes. So far these cards have been spoiling all the signs, so I think you guys should buy decks from Tina. They're really cool. They have this like gold foil on them. So we see the Knight of Cups here, and that's modified by the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Wow. If you're a girl, you have a lot of attention, or if you like men, you have a lot of attention coming to you. And the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yeah, I would say Nine of Wands is the outcome. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Sun card, and you as the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, mostly girls watching this. Nine of Wands is the outcome, and the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups. That's just stuff you're worried about. You're worried about missing the point. So yeah, you're kind of hot. You're kind of hot in May, so that's cool. At the bottom of the deck is that there's a lot of love around you. A lot of people feel good, really good feelings towards you, so that's nice. Let's have a look. I'm trying to fit it all into this frame. Oh well, whatever. Let's get going. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Now, okay, so if you're not interested in men, then I think you should just turn off this video or jump to the second reading, because it's not for you. But you might have like lots of friends around as well. This is like really people coming together, people and friends coming together, and reconnecting or really identifying each other to be a part of a group. When there's so much kings around, this represents a lot of business and authority that's going on around in your life. That business and authority is really having a strong hand in the matters that you're dealing with. So you may be dealing with lots of business and or institutions or authority figures that are working things out for you. And I think they're really deliberating about what's going to happen. There are, as I said, 3 kings and a knight. So I think that in terms of you're going to spend May assessing and receiving communications from all these people, and all these people are going to be giving you different offers. At the top of the reading, what you see is the King of Wands, which is generosity, understanding, compassion, and love. But below the surface is the Sun. So you are moving towards a relationship. You are moving towards happiness and joy in your life. I think that you're going to be a little bit overwhelmed. You're not going to be okay. Let's talk about them one by one, and then you're going to just kind of assess it. These readings with these cards have been kind of crazy, crazy in the sense that. Sorry, how about that? Now I can spread them out. So they're kind of crazy in that Aries had 8 trumps, and most of the other signs have had so many trumps, but you guys don't. Or we don't. That's okay. Okay, there we go. So so that's the difference. But this is also a real big hit because you have so many kings going on. What's going on with you guys or us? So let's start here in this corner because that's the easier one. I'll lift this up. So we have the 7 of Swords here. You're really deliberating about what's right for you. And I think you're really assessing whether the King of Pentacles is like the right way to go. He is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe this is you're assessing your business strategy and talking it through with friends and family. Maybe you're willing, you're adjusting your business strategy to go a different direction because you realize that you've reached a certain point with your business, and now you need to push through to a different level. So maybe you're getting the counsel of a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, someone who's giving you advice. The reality of the matter is that you're through communication and through deliberation, you're going to decide that you're going to have to let certain things go. So, but that doesn't mean like depletion. It actually means that in order to specialize in a different direction, you're going to have to let certain things go. So for example, I used to make calendars with Veroosh, right? And after a while, I realized that the amount of resources that it took to make a calendar versus the amount of profit and reward that I got for it was too disproportionate, and so I focused on things like oracle paintings and other things that were more important. So all business interactions are a process of decision making about where things are going to get you the furthest, right? So that's totally normal, and I think that you will have good counsel. I feel as though that the King of Pentacles is mostly your friend, and he's the least of this kind of he loves you, yeah, but it's much more in terms of like a guide or someone who's watching over your interest and giving you some kind of advice or communicating with you. He's also someone with whom you're addressing issues of disappointment. Now, the thing about the 5 of Cups that I've been going on and on about is when you look at the 5 of Cups, and this Tina Gong, that's her name, the lady who made this deck. So when you look at this card, it perfectly depicts what it means. Everybody says, oh yeah, disappointment. Sure, yeah, it's disappointment, but the way to really look at this card is to focus on the fact that there's 3 cups that have spilled, which represent celebration, expectations, joy, and just ambition. But what's standing, it's the 2 cups of love, right? So the person or the querent is not focusing on the love that they have. They're focusing on the expectations of celebration and joy that in the cups that have spilled. So I think that this King of Discs, this I feel as though he could be your brother, he could be your friend, or some kind of, maybe an uncle, someone who you know, who's close, who kind of has a natural ability to watch over you. I don't think it's your father. I don't think it's a dad energy. I think, but it is someone who's very much watching over you, who's giving you some perspectives and helping you work through the ideas about what to let go with regard to business matters, what to go with regard to your projects. I think that this is also happening because you see the new communication come through. So May is for you the sign of communication, and that communication is going to be monumental, and it's going to change things for you. I feel as though, now that I look at it, that you're being presented with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person, and someone who's bringing forward an emotional proposition, right? So there's a proposition of emotion and feelings, and he's being somewhat presented by the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So you can see, if you take a look at the King of Wands and the King of Swords are here. They're kind of like the sphinxes. So if you've ever seen like the Never-Ending Story, they're the giant sphinxes that kind of watch. And on the other end is the Knight of Cups, which is, he's riding a unicorn on this deck. Tina, you're the shit for doing that. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this. He's riding a freaking unicorn. Come on, ladies. Unicorn hair, right? So anyway, so on the other end of the sphinxes, so you're being presented with something, and I feel as though someone's getting ready to kind of make their feelings known, or more so than make their feelings known, to kind of bring forward an idea or suggestion. And I think that the King of Swords and the King of Wands are keeping a tight lip about the matters that are going on. The King of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and the King of Wands represents signs of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But we all know that the kings can be women. They're just the managers. See, you have three kings, which represent management of situations. There's other people involved who have a hand in what's going on, and so there are people who are managing the circumstances, and there will be something that will be brought forward towards you. I feel as though that some of you will be receiving some kind of proposal. It could be a marriage proposal even. Having said that, if this King of Cups is the apple of your eye, the love card. Let's see this again. This is really nice. So if that's what's going on, then it's very good possibility that the King of Wands harbors real strong love for you as well, in the same vein. So it may be advised that you take some time and consider. He may not be willing or able to at this time to say what his true intentions are, or his feelings. But he wants what's best for you. I feel as though that love could be amorous. The sun represents new relationships and children as well. But I think that they're pushing forward this person and presenting them to you as some kind of, so there could be in the workplace, or you're kind of getting set up a little bit. Or they could be people who are helping this person along to find the confidence and strength to be able to, make certain decisions. The Knight of Cups is moving straight to love, right? So I think that for you, there's a lot of possibility of that. For those of you who are not interested in love, then you are in great company, and you're receiving welcoming letters and invitations to be a part of something else greater than what you have. You're the Page of Pentacles, so you're finding something new. It's a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn card, but it represents Virgo. In this position, it's most likely you. I think that what you're finding is that you're going to find a place of security and confidence, although it's a lot of work. So you're withdrawing from circumstances and assessing from a safe distance what you need, and you'll need in May to withdraw so that you see the perspective. I think at first, when you watch this reading, watch it again, because did you see my confusion about what was going on at first? I think that that's the confusion that you'll feel at the beginning of the month. And as you pull back and see things from like a distance, then you'll see like how these people fall into play. I think the King of Swords is also a protector of yours. To some extent, I would assume that all these kings have positive feelings towards you, but there's one who is just can't wait to let you know how he feels, and just can't wait to bring you around, or let you know his intentions towards you. Yeah. So congratulations. So let's take a look at the tarot of the Asians. Let's see if there's anything else. And also for some of you, you might be settling something and being really happy about it and having a bit of a break in May. So if there's something that you're waiting to sign, that may happen in May. By mid-May, you'll be signing it. And then by the end of May, you'll be having a breather. And then you'll be assessing it. If you're looking for some for counseling or someone to talk to, then late May is a great time to do that, in which case the King of Pentacles would be your counselor and providing you feedback on your thoughts. Okay, so pretty good reading, Virgo. It's definitely not many trumps, just one, but it's a pretty powerful one, and I think that it's up to you to frame the rest of the circumstances. 3 Kings definitely means business and opportunities, so you want to go with, it's coming from a really good place, real place of caring and nurturing, and it's hoisting you up and elevating you in society, so your 10th house is improving. I wonder what's going on with the 10th house. I guess I should do the astro reading. Anyway, so stay tuned, and I'm switching over decks. I'll talk to you in a minute. Hi Virgo, so welcome back. This is the Tarot of the Asians. The last reading had the love card at the bottom, the 2 of Cups. Sorry about the noises. The last reading had the 2 of Cups at the bottom, so sorry about that. That really signaled quite an intense interaction. I wish I had more time to stick with it and explore it a bit further, but let's take a look with the Tarot of the Asians about your love circumstance. I feel as though the Knight of Cups is kind of afraid to say something, and he has to have people work him up to be able to say that. Or maybe you're being really scared to make a stand, and you're going to have a lot of support in doing so. So it's about putting yourself out there, having someone put themselves out there for you. But remember, at the bottom, that's love, so love and relationships. So let's say love and relationships for Virgo in May 2016. I can't believe it's May already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so at the bottom of the reading is the 5 of Cups. So this is what you're worried about. You're worried about, not getting what you expect and not getting what you are hoping for. But remember, it's only your expectations that you're not getting. You're getting the love that you want. You're just not getting the frivolous, kind of fluffy stuff around it. And in essence, what you're getting is what you exactly need and what is really in line with your higher purpose. And the point this month is to accept everything that's coming and embrace it, and then find yourself very secure by the end of the month. So this is the Celtic Cross reading, and we see the 3 of Wands crossed by the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Cups at the top with the Queen of Swords at the bottom. So now we see strong feminine energy coming through, which is different, maybe more for the guys watching. And then we have 6 of Wands and the Ace of Discs. Ooh. The Last Judgment card for your position, the King of Discs again. So this is a family member. And we have the King of Swords, and the outcome is the 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups. So I would say that you're going to be waiting and waiting for someone to come through. There's going to be someone who's going to be providing you constructive counsel. That's the King of Discs. I think that this is about waiting for things to come in. And at the end of the day, you're going to spend your month, May, really idealizing and dreaming what's coming. There is going to be an offer. We have the Ace of Discs, and that Ace of Discs is going to be towards tangible beginnings in new directions. This is going to be a way for you to break away from the past towards something completely new. And I think that that's closely correlated with the King of Discs. The King of Discs is like a boss, possibly somebody who oversees your affairs and provides you kind of their input into circumstances and advice. He's someone who's guiding you, definitely. I think that you're going to have most contact with the King of Discs during this time, and he's going to be guiding you and helping you along to make decisions. I feel as though that there's also a strong spiritual or moral support network for you at this time, because I think that possibly the Queen of Cups, who's a parent, the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Queen of Swords, who is a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are having conversations about the matter. So there's gossip going on in a positive sense. And I think that that's pushing things along to make it happen. So there's informal conversations that are producing new outcomes. I think that you can't believe what you're getting. I think that you're going to be in disbelief by the end of May in a positive sense about what's coming for you. You're definitely moving on from one situation to another. But at the same time as you are moving on, you've evoked compassion and understanding for other people. You may not be seeing that materialize in the exact way that you wanted, however. So you may be getting something, but you're not getting exactly what you, everything that you had hoped for. Remember that everything you had hoped for was maybe more than what you are deserving of at this time. And so there's a reason why that came through in that way. You are going to get financial compensation. And also as you transition through, you're going to be more and more at peace with waiting for a resolution. So the push to find the answer is going to be decreased. Everything that's going on for you, you've earned really well. And there's a consequence to what you've deliberated. There's a consequence to what you've deliberated, and the things that you had fought for. I feel as though you've won in the past some kind of spiritual victory, and I feel as though that the people that you've influenced, it may not be on the surface that the feelings and the impressions that you've given off. So that what I mean by that is that behind the surface, or behind what is being dealt out, there are feelings and emotions of people's perception, and it's that immediate perception that has changed. And so I think that the disappointment is you're feeling as that though your value is not materializing in the way that it would be fair. However, I think that you've set a really strong impression on these two queens, and I feel as though they have a strong and very powerful regard for you with regard to your constitution and quality and value. So there's a King of Discs who comes in. He's a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and he really wants you to move forward and embrace something new. So he's reinforcing your strengths so that you can allow new forms to grow and move on. I think that moving forward, you're moving into a better financial situation with better prospects. This is like someone who really cares about you, someone who really sees the potential of you. In many respects, for some of you Virgos, this may be a manifestation of your Godhead. So what I mean by that is this is a representation of your forefathers. So in essence, this King of Discs that seems like a companion and friend, family member who's watching over you, that can be you as manifesting your own family's protection through yourself. So the lessons and the things that you bring forward you bring to mind that are important. I think that you're really hoping for the King of Swords, and he was in your first reading too. I think that you're hoping for someone to come in and weigh out the situation and make a clear decision or judgment about the circumstance in one way or another. At the same time, I think you're worried that that person is going to criticize, that person is going to limit the flow of abundance. I think that there's so much reward that you start having visions about the potential of where things can go. Remember to keep in mind that this is really ahead of the game of where you're at. So build slowly, or you might build up another expectation that's not met. So that means that you're at the beginning, you're the phoenix rising out of the ashes. And you still have to assess what the phoenix is, who you are, and who you are in this new world. You've had some financial offers. There's some new direction here. It could be a work offer, especially in the context of the past reading that had the Ace of Swords at the center. So there could be some kind of work offer or something made. And I think that you need to really keep in focus. I feel as though, overall with both the readings, I feel as though you're dealing with huge energies. You're dealing with huge, you're up against great potential and great offerings. And I feel as though it's important for you to cut down how much you project into that and experience it. I think that the offers and the kindness and the generosity is so vibrant, it's so powerful that you may get caught up in what's happening next and what's next and what's next, rather than taking a look at what is here. So please just make sure that you are keeping a level head. I think this will be difficult for you in May, and really touching base. Also, with regard to friends, I would not ask my friends for their opinions too much in May. I feel as though they altruistically will only tell you a piece of the puzzle, and ultimately you will not get any clearer vision about what's coming. I sense that there's this great anticipation for you about what is it, what's coming. And I don't think that in May it comes together. And always remember that the best things in life don't come together right away. So that means that it might take some time for things to make sense or to fall into place. I think a big part of you, what you need to do for yourself, is to find gratitude for the love that you have, because there is great love and compassion for you. Yeah, so overall May is kind of you being awestruck by the possibility and all the positive things that are going on for you. And I think that you just need to enjoy those things. I think not much else will happen, because so much is going to be influenced by all these kings who are going to present you with so many amazing things and offers. And they're really interjecting into your life. It's like, they're interjecting into your life. I had the picture of like a telegram being sent to you, when people dress up in a funny costume and they sing a love telegram and they pull you out of work, and in doing so your work's on hold and you're being given all this kindness and love and stuff. So that's the kind of analogy that I would apply to May. Well, I think that people are up to something, in a positive sense. They're working up to some kind of surprise. People are working in your favor this month a lot. They're really trying to help you along with something, and congratulate you on your success. So there's an agenda there, but the agenda is positive. I don't like gossip in general personally. But these two queens are your friends, and they're sending positive energy into situation for you. But whenever there's gossip, even when there's positive gossip, I always warn people, because I think that can, when it's gossip, it can turn really fast, right? And it can change paths. I think it's important for you to stick tight to the new beginning and take it one step at a time. And enjoy yourself, Virgo. May looks like it's going to be a pretty crazy month. Take care.